It's been a little over 43 years since what was considered at the time one of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history. The day when George Banks killed 13 people in Luzerne-County, 5 of whom were his children. Banks died in prison on Sunday due to natural causes.
I knew that he was in failing health because the court had appointed a guardian for him. And in some ways, the chapter's closed, but it'll always be a part of me.
Al Flora was one of the public defenders assigned to Banks' case in the 80s.
He was a very complex person. There was no doubt he was severely mentally ill. Even the prosecution psychiatrist agreed to that point.
Although a jury did sentence Banks to death in his trial, in 2006 a judge overturned Banks' death penalty, a ruling Al had been fighting for.
My obligation was to save his life as a lawyer, and I don't regret that for a second.
But now, after Banks' death, some say his fate has been a long time coming.
The man got what he deserved, I guess, I guess you gotta, pay up at the end of the day. Karma comes at you fast, either fast or slow, but she'll catch up eventually.
Part of the reason Juan Mendoza feels this way is because of the stories he heard growing up on the very same street where Banks killed 8 people.
It was spooky at nighttime as a kid, especially because everybody would say he shot up his family, and then he went to all his other, his family members and stuff, and just went on and killed them too. So it was always spooky.
But when Al heard the news of Banks' death, it wasn't a spook or a shock. It was something he's been expecting for a while.
I really didn't have any initial reaction, believe it or not. And I guess because the case had been with me for such a long time that it was nothing that I didn't expect. It was just a matter of time.
Audie Iyer, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.